It is live with us as well. Madhav Nalapath, let me make a start with you first. What do you make of this statement by the government in the Supreme Court saying that it can do very little to prevent the execution, the imminent execution of Nimisha Priya?
Yeah, that's a sad reality. The problem is that if the government uses its own funds to pay the blood money, then what happens is you basically open the door to a lot of nationals, we'll call them that, in conflict-ridden countries to basically, pass on any murders by their own nationals as murders by Indians living in that area, and that will open the floodgates. And I think there's absolutely no doubt that there is no option. The only option is for the family to collect money, and possibly newspapers and other media in Kerala and in other parts of the country could probably try and set up an immediate fund. But the reality is that very little can be done for a simple reason that the law prevailing is tribal law, and different tribes have different tribal codes prevailing there. And the tribal shura, the tribal council, they are they are the lower court, the high court, and Supreme Court, all rolled up in one. So there is a very limited window of options. I think the government of India is quite right in saying that these options are extremely limited, and as far as the government is concerned, well, even more limited. I just want to maybe make Iran is very important, frankly, to that part of Yemen, which is ruled by the Houthis, which are essentially an insurgent group. And they have been declared proscribed by several international agencies. And of course, therefore, it's very difficult and very sensitive for India to directly negotiate with them, which is why I think I'm sure the family is being assisted in its own negotiation very discreetly. But there is one slim chance I can think of. Now, as far as India is concerned, the Iran relationship, well, it is an important relationship, but you cannot sacrifice the relationship of the other sheikdoms for sake of doing something extraordinary in your Iranian diplomacy. And the second point, of course, that that Russia is very influential in Iran, and India has got very good relations with Russia. Our very able and capable foreign minister, Jaishankar, has very good relations with Sergei Lavrov, who's a very, very influential figure in Russia and the individual who deals with foreign entities. And I'm sure that they have got linkages, with all kinds of entities, and very good linkages, if I may say so, with the Iranians. So one final chance could be that the government of India, through its external affairs minister, appeals to privately to Lavrov to request intervention, last-minute intervention in this case, so that a settlement can be arrived at. But essentially, the fact of the matter is, Uday, according to what I know of the Yemeni tribal law, the complication is that the body of the individual, I'm very certain that Nimisha Priya is right, that an overdose was given accidentally, whatever the causes are. Maybe she was distraught or whatever. But after that, it was very unwise to chop this gentleman up, because that makes a settlement much more difficult, because that kind of, according to the law prevailing there, it kind of prevents his entry into heaven. I just want one more point, and that point is that I think, we need to pray, frankly, for Nimisha Priya. And if I may say so, she has gone through purgatory and hell, and she deserves to go through the gates of heaven if ever we fail. And,
Ambassador Fabi, let me draw you in here. What is the current status of India, Yemen?